Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be kind of this festival inspired makeup look. I just was watching Coachella videos all weekend and I really wanted to go, but I can't. So I am here and I just decided just to come up with this little fun look. Now you can use this at festival looks or really any type of party I guess you want to go to, but I had a lot of fun creating it, and if you guys want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So I'm going to take the 12P palette and then I'm going to mainly use these two colors in here, and then I might go in with the blues, but for now it's just the green and the yellow. So to prime my eyelids, I've already went in with the Revolution concealer, but I'm going to go in with this white color right here and we're just going to set the lid. So now that my eyes are set, I'm going to take the 12P palette and I'm going to use these three shades. I really want to use these three, but I may go in with this blue down here just to add a little bit more depth into the crease because I'm going to do a cut crease winged out thing. So I'm going to start off with this blue in the outer corner. And as you know, with a cut crease, you don't really need to worry about the actual lid or any product that falls on the lid because you're going to cut that out with concealer. So now taking a Wet n Wild brush, I'm going to go in with that green, and this is really just going to focus on in the center of the eye. So on another Sephora brush, and this is the brush number 27 of Pro Blending, I'm going to take this yellow right here. I'm going to take this yellow right here and pack on a lot of pigment. And since we're doing the inner corner and you don't want it to go too far out on the nose, we're really just going to mainly pack. But if you do want to blend this way, don't blend towards the nose. And then to blend the colors all out together on top, because that's a little harsh, you'll just go in with another blending brush, and I'm just going to take one of my Japanese brushes, and it's a real hair brush, and we will just take this and blend out the edges. But make sure that this Japanese brushes has no product on it, because if you put more product, it will look more patchy. So if you want this to be more pigmented, you're welcome to go in more color. I'm going to go in more with the blue. I think the green and the yellow look great, but the blue looks a little faded. So I'm just going to take the Sephora number 38 brush again, okay, or number 19, and I'm going to this time dip into this shade because this one is really pretty. I really like that blue on here, but I just want more of a pop. So I'm just going to dip right in here, and I'm going to take it on the side of the brush, not on the tip. And there we go. And the reason why I didn't do any foundation before is because I knew this palette was going to have a little bit of fallout. Okay, so then you're just going to take this brush again and blend out the edges of that blue. And this just puts a little more pigment, like I was saying a minute ago. It just puts more on the eye look. And don't worry, most of it, if not all of this, is going to go away underneath the crease. So I'm just going to take a flat brush. Now you can take a real flat brush for this, or just any really flat brush you have. I'm not picky until it gets really close to the crease. And you'll just take your concealer, and I'm going to use a Revolution concealer in shade C7. If I'm just being honest, I would really go in, if you had like a white concealer, I would stick to using the white because it's going to really help the pigmentation of the colors. And sometimes if you use a neutral tone shade with your concealer on top of the lid with really bright shades, it can take away from the pigment. And this, you're just going to cut out your entire crease, and instead of stopping midway like I usually do, I'm going to keep it going throughout the eye. Now, I did run out of concealer, so I did have to go in with foundation, but if that happens to you, just make sure you top it off with not a lot of product because it's going to come out kind of liquidy like this. If you can get your hands on a foundation that dries quick and matte, unlike the one I for some odd reason used, you would be better off doing that. So I also did not let you guys know this, but I took a really tiny brush and just got really in depth on the crease. But I'm going to take the same brush I originally started with, and we're just going to blend this out as best we can because you don't want it to be like liquid spots. Like I don't know if y'all can see right up here in the crease, this one spot's like really thick, and if that happens when you go to put like a setting powder or a color on there, it really just makes it too spotchy. So I'm going to go back with my 12P palette, and what I will do is I'm going to set all of that in, that concealer in, with the white in the palette. So I'm going to take this shade right here. Any pencil type brush that you have, kind of like an eyeliner brush. So I have 3. I have the Sephora brush 23, a Real Techniques brush, and then one of the Tarte brushes. So I have these brushes, and you will really just focus on the crease line with these. And don't worry about blending it so much right now. Just really just try to get the color on there at first. And then just take a small blending brush and really just blend that in again. And make sure you're blending out, not down. Okay, so now for underneath, you're just going to do the same exact thing underneath this not as big. So you're kind of going to make like a liner with it, I guess you could say. So start off with the blue. So just repeat steps from up here down here. And then blend those together, but leave that negative space right there, and we'll deal with that in a minute. So now I'm just going to take my NYX glitter liner, and it is called Crystal Gunmetal. The G was kind of messed up. And I'm just going to go in that negative space with the glitter. And this takes a little while to dry, so what I do is I'll just keep my head tilted like this just until it all dries, because if you move your eyes too much, it can kind of get everywhere. Especially if you have hooded eyes, that will definitely go everywhere. So if you have sensitive eyes like me, this will burn for a minute, but it goes away, I promise, because right now my eyes are burning, but I'll give it probably about 2 minutes and it's done for. So just give it a time to dry. It is going to be a little heavy, so if that's what I'm saying, if you want to try loose glitter with like a glitter glue, you can do that, but I like the glitter liner better. So I'm going to go off camera real quick and finish my foundation and everything, and then I'm going to come back on, put on lashes, and see what else we can add to the look. Okay, so I have my face bronzed up and everything. I'm going to now do the under eyes. Now, you can use a small brush, big brush, whatever. I'm just going to use a smaller brush just to make sure that I can get really underneath the eye. And you're just going to do the same thing, the blue, the green, and yellow. So again, take that Japanese brush we were using earlier and blend out the edges together. And you are welcome to blend it up, but if you do blend it up into the liner, make sure you redo the liner, because you can tell right here it's kind of disappearing. Then I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eye Crayon and put this in my waterline. So now I'm going to take my glitter glue and this glitter pigment and we're going to do like glitter drops. And you're just kind of going to sporadically put it down here. And this is just a glitter I got it from Walmart. It's not like safe. Well, it's not like not safe to go on the skin, but it's not makeup glitter. And I'm just going to pick some up and just start pressing it down. And I really like this glitter because it kind of looked holographic in a way. And it was just different. Okay, and then the same thing in the inner corner, but be very careful when you go to the inner corner because you don't want the glitter glue to get in your eyes nor the glitter. And then I'm going to go get some lashes and plot those on. And I think what I've been doing lately is with my lashes, I don't put my mascara on until after. I don't know why, but I just like it that way. A lot of people try to put the mascara on before, but I realized that my lashes weren't sticking as well, or my lashes would get too clumpy because I put on too mascara, and it was just too much of a hassle. So I decided that I was going to try it without it, and I think Raw Beauty Christy does it too, and that's who I got it from, and it actually really works. So if your lashes clump easily or are shorter or anything like that, I definitely would recommend you going in and putting no mascara on and just putting the lashes straight on. Okay, so the lashes actually worked really, really well this time. I think, once again, like I said in one of my last videos, the glue just was very crappy, very cheap, and my duo glue helped them stay on really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my Monster Big, or Monsieur, I don't know. Mr. Big is what it says in English, but this is a French word. So I'm just going to take this and connect my lashes to my false lashes.
I don't know French.
I don't. I really like the look too. I think it's really different. I don't do anything like this. Okay, so the mascara is all on the lashes, and now I'm going to put on a lipstick. I don't really know what I want to do. I think first what I'm going to try is the Jeffree Star Liquid Lip in Crocodile Tears. I've reviewed this a few weeks back, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it was just really patchy, so I might not like it in the end, but I'm still going to try it. So let's see. It's just so sheer. Do y'all see that? Okay, so that wasn't even no. I don't know what. No lip is really going on good today. Let's... So I did not like any of the lipsticks I tried. I tried the Potion by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I tried the ColourPop Friday, and then I tried the Jeffree Star Crocodile Tears, and none of them actually worked. They were fine, but I either overlaid my lips or didn't lay my lips good enough, or they were crooked, or it was just all that. So I decided just to go with my favorite lip gloss right now, and it is the Essence Wet Look Lip Gloss in the shade Bright On number 6, and this is just one of my favorites. It stays on. Of course, no lip gloss is going to stay on all day, but this stays on for quite a few hours, and it just always has this gold metallic look, and I really, really like it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera really quick and fix my hair, and then I will be back to talk to you guys a little bit more. So I decided not to fix my hair or anything. I wanted to be a little bit lazy, but this is the look I came up with, and if you want to know the products I used, I'll list them really quick one more time. This is, I used for most of the eye was the 12P palette by Morphe, and I went in with, my fingers are so dirty. I went in with these 3 shades at first, but I of course went in with this one just to deepen up the crease a little bit. I also used my NYX glitter liner, and all I know is it is gunmetal, I believe. It's just a silver one. They don't have any other silver ones. They have like a white clear one with pink iridescent in it, but they only have one silver. Another good one for this one is the Urban Decay ones, but I've never tried them. I just know a lot of people like them because these can be a little bit heavy, but today they're really not. I don't know if it's everything's kind of heavy and that's why I don't feel it or what, but usually these can be really heavy and they're not today. The glitter I used for underneath my eyes were just one of these, and it came with more colors. It came with a royal blue, a pink, a purple, a silver, and a white for 97 cents at Walmart. Now they are not meant to be on the eyes. Well, it doesn't say they can't, but they're not in the makeup section. They're actually in the craft section. But I was looking at these the other day at Ulta, and I believe for one of them is, and it's like the Tarte, the newest Tarte one, it is $18, and I would rather spend 97 cents and just buy some glitter glue for $5 instead of spending $20. But I really like them. They're staying pretty well. Only 2 came off, but that's okay. It's just the top layer because I put a thick layer on, and the glitter glue is not going to hold on to everything, of course. The lashes I used were from Dollar Tree. I believe they're about the Sassy Chic or Sassy Chic something. And I showed you guys in my last video that I had to use a spoolie end and buff them out because at first they look extremely fake. And I will say that most lashes I do not have to cut, but these lashes I did have to cut, so they are a little big, but getting a pair of scissors and cutting them is no big deal. Other than that, that is how I achieved this look. And if you guys just want to know more, any more looks like this, just comment down below or message me on any other of my social media sites, and they will all be listed down below. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!